And just like that, we are live. Welcome back to the show, the Dana Keith Show. I am Dana Keith. I'm the motherfucking host. I put this on my podcast, Network Your Network. That's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You know, if the conversation leads to that, then it will find its way to the destination. But for all my people on Facebook and YouTube, welcome to the show. I'm just getting logged in. I'm a couple minutes tardy, but you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. Let's go ahead and get this going. Yeah, here we go. And then boom. A couple minutes tardy, but you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. Let's go ahead and get this going. It's on Bluetooth. Yeah, that's what's wrong. I need to turn off Bluetooth. That can't be coming through Bluetooth like that. All right. I had a problem. I just had to get it to where I can see the comments. I just had to mute my other stream. That's what the hell I had to do, is mute my stream. But I wanted to be able to see the comments and shit like that. Here we go. All right, boom. And we are live on Facebook and YouTube, okay? So anybody tuning in, my name is Dana Keith, father, filmmaker, creator. Tonight I am hopping on. This is the 3-year anniversary of the first time I ever went live, which is pretty special to me. You know what I'm saying? Considering that I do videos all the damn time. This whole journey has been incredible to me. And going live, going online like how this is actually probably one of my favorite parts. You know, if I'm just being honest with y'all, like when I started this, I always tell people, like, if I inspire one person, like, then that's job well done. And if I'm being even more honest with y'all, like throughout these past 3 years, I've gotten so much positive feedback and so much affirmations just in regards to like why am I doing this, what's happening, how it's you know, impacting, you know, other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? That's really what the hell I've been doing it for. So today is my 3-year anniversary of ever going live. I wanted to hop on here and kind of talk about these things. You feel me? Yeah, 3 years, man. That's crazy to even think. You know what I'm saying? That was my first time going live. So let's just kind of reflect, man. 3 years ago was 2018. I mean, my son was just born. He was like 6 months old at the time, which is a crazy thought. I mean, I'm about to quit my job in about 4 months. I know I'm about to quit at this time. I'm very afraid of entrepreneurship. But to be honest, that's actually one of the things that I want to talk about. Is fuck, man. The first step of this entrepreneur, and let me just kind of go on a ramble here, okay, guys? When I first started, I really didn't even understand business. But fuck, I was so willing to jump into that shit and to think like 2018 was 3 years ago. I just did my No Excuse November. Man, that was so special to me. No Excuse November was a video series that I did where I made a video every single day in the month of November, and which I failed, by the way, but I mean, it was an incredible run. But 2018 was the start of that. That's actually when I met Leah, who is the photographer that I ended up working with. 2018 was, it was the first time I ever traveled for my job, which was crazy. That's one hell of a story in itself. 2018 was special to me. So I kind of want to, you know what I'm saying? That's really why I'm here reflecting and joining on this 3-year anniversary. Because it means something to me. It's like, you know, I watched back those lives and I was thinking to myself, like, you know what I'm saying? Why the hell? And somebody even asked me this recently, was like, why do you even do the YouTube thing? And like, I clearly said it in the live 3 years ago. I said, man, if I just impact one person, if somebody just understands what I'm trying to say to them, if it just gives somebody hope, light, some type of, you know what I'm saying, inspiration that makes them keep pushing forward, and that's fucking job well done. And I think if I'm being honest with y'all, like I'm just seeing how in 3 years, how fast life moves. And I have to take a second and reflect. So that's what this is. Yo, if you tuning in on IG, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. If you're on Facebook, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're on YouTube, I appreciate you for tuning in. You feel me? Yo, Kelsey, what's up? Hey, yo. I got Jessica in the building. I appreciate you for tuning in. I always got my family up here. Got Double R and Nest in the building as well. Ethan, if you're still playing Fallout, ain't nothing wrong with that. What's up, brother? But yeah, man. So I'm actually like I was saying, I'm just kind of recapping, like, you know what I'm saying, 2018, where was my mindset? In 2018, if I'm being honest, I had already made the decision to quit April 1st of T-Mobile. I just I just made that goal that 90 days into that year that I'm gonna quit my job. And so I'm just reflecting on, God, like 3 years ago, I was afraid to quit. Um, I really, a lot of the things that I was thinking about 3 years ago, I'm still thinking about now, but it's crazy how they've evolved and the ideas have grown. You know what I'm saying? That's actually pretty interesting to me. Damn, it's been forever. Cynthia in the building. What's up? Since Branchwood. See, look, you going back further, way further than 2018. God damn, that's my whole life, Branchwood. But even there, that's interesting. On the 23 years ago, when I was on live, my first live stream, I was promoting my best friend from Branchwood that we were rapping together. So like I was promoting King CZ, King CZ, King CZ, and that's my buddy Wasan, who raps. You can still find him on Apple Music or Spotify, shit like that. But I just remember at that point where I was at, I was so determined to push this new brand. I was so excited to explore videography. I remember thinking that I knew a lot of things about video, and now I'm in the shit like, whoa, like what the fuck? I didn't know shit. I thought I knew about business. I thought I knew about sales. I thought I knew about like admin and God, like trying to figure all that shit out. So let me take a couple steps back, okay? Jessica made a post that was talking about entrepreneurship. And honestly, like that's one of the things I want to talk about is just the growth within entrepreneurship. One, having the mindset of entrepreneurship is fucking hard alone. Like that, just having the mindset alone is hard as hell. So like I just want to talk about that because you know in the beginning when I think about like 2018 or that time frame, like I'm trying to tell y'all, like I had this unwavering belief in myself that I could do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Like I just for some reason, ever since I picked up the camera, like I just thought, damn, it's like video games. I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And even in sales and T-Mobile, like I felt like I excelled in that shit, so I could do it. But then when you jump into entrepreneurship, you're like, damn, like I could do that shit. And then to jump into it and figure out, like, whoa, this shit is hard. Like one man to do all these things, especially like when you're early in the phases, like you're still learning like what you're good at. You think you know what you're good at, but you really don't. But those early years or even those early moments of entrepreneurship is crazy to think, but it's super hard for a lot of people. But you have to have this belief in yourself, this desire that you can do it, this belief that yo, like it don't matter. At some point, I know I'm gonna fall on my face, but I still believe that this shit gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just want to talk about that believing in yourself. That first part. Like I'm telling y'all, man. Like even like today, like I was sitting here editing. Like that was my job today. Was just editing a bunch of film, and I just sat there and thought to myself, like, yo, am I made out for this? Like, I don't want to be fucking editing forever. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought to myself, like, damn, I want to do other things. And I just started thinking to myself, like, man, I'm glad I believe that this shit's gonna work out, because otherwise I fucking quit. Nah, that's a dead ass emotion. You know what I'm saying? Dead serious. It's crazy though. Like you have to like like saying you believe in yourself and actually doing it is two different things. And I think it comes down to like We talk about like faith a lot. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I think of the word faith, I got to draw in blind faith, because like that's really what faith is to me. Blind as hell. You don't fucking see that shit. And like the belief in yourself thing, like having that thought to even believe in yourself, like that takes some sort of like knowing why you want to do it. um so like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, if I could be transparent with y'all, I knew I was gonna do this shit because I want to do this shit for my sister. Like, when I first started, like, I was a rapper, and all I could think about was like, yo, how can I learn a skill? Because I think that was the most important thing. I was trying to learn a skill that can lead me um I have financial goals. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, family. It's cool. You can hop on, hop out. You know what I'm saying? This is free reign. If y'all want to comment, you can comment. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey, I appreciate you. Jessica, I appreciate the love. Floyd just hopped in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Um, I want to. I'm really just talking about that belief in yourself first. But where was I going with that? I was saying, like, you have to believe. You have to know your why, but believe you can do it. Okay. So when I was bringing it back to like early on, like, all I could think about was like, yo, this is a video game. I could figure this out. And then like, I remember when a lot of people were telling me, yo, like, you spend a lot of time on these music videos. Are they paying you enough? And I'm just thinking, like, you don't even understand. Like, I'm learning this skill. I'm learning this trait, like, to build for the future. And like, that's always been in my mind. So like, if I'm being honest with everybody, like, there's always idea to me that I'm gonna, oh, we need to tap in soon. I could feel you on some huge things. I would love to, but I've always had this idea that it's gonna happen within 3 years. And God, in 2018, I started live streaming, and in 3 years, my life has changed so fucking much. I wish I could really like break that down to these people, but it's incredible what 3 years can do. But I always say, like, yo, I'm gonna hit my goals in 3 years. So even today, as I sit here, we're gonna turn the year in 2022. Like, I still have a 3 year vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can grind it out for this next year, and if I can learn these things that I'm surrounded by, those next 2 years finna be crazy. And that's kind of what I'm even like taking it back, like taking it a step back, yo. I have to believe in myself to even accomplish that goal. You know what I'm saying? So like, I always say, like, yo, in 3 years I'm finna make it, but like, I really believe in my soul that I'm gonna be the one. And like, for the people who have been watching me for so fucking long, like, when this shit happens, they're gonna be like, yo, I watched him grind his ass off. I watched him do X, Y, and Z. So yo, I I want to challenge everybody, like, what do you see in your next 3 years, and do you even believe in yourself to even accomplish those dreams? You know what I'm saying? Because I've got a huge 90-day goal, a solid 1 year goal. Fuck, I have an 18-day goal to get these products out by my birthday. Um, but you want to know something? As I sit here and think about all these goals, I want to take it a step back, because I was talking about the entrepreneur journey earlier, and like, yo, that shit gets lonely. Like, motherfuckers do not talk about the road in entrepreneurship, because like, yo, that shit is really that shit is really I want to say lonely, but it's just quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's only you and your brain. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's kind of a tough thing. And honestly, if people understand, like, it's just not entrepreneurship, this is life. But especially entrepreneurship, because you don't have the systems, you don't have the team around you, you don't have the infrastructure, the people, you're not playing a position in the game. You're the coach, you're the fucking owner of the game, so the CEO. So like there's a lot more weight. But I just want to go back to like the everyday process of these goals gets monotonous. You get discouraged along the way. And those are those obstacles that you got to face, and you got to realize a lot of these obstacles are internal. 90% of these obstacles are internal, and that really like the way that you're gonna actually beat these obstacles is going through the process. So like that's my thought on it. But like yo, even today, like I just thought to myself, man, this shit is lonely. Like it's easy to quit. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go through that process to fucking even understand like why you're doing it. Because look, man, 3 years ago I was on live and I didn't realize like this was what my heart was calling. My heart was calling to get on live, talk to the people, inspire somebody, tell my story, you know what I'm saying, share my thoughts. The reason why I go live is, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, the podcast shit was my shit. Like I love doing the podcast. What is a podcast good for? It's just really to get your thoughts out, really to you know what I'm saying, be able to think about what's going on in your life. And that's my favorite fucking part about this whole thing is the idea of just kind of brain dumping. I like to I get inspired, so I like to write things down after these type of stuff because like my spirits are flowing. I'm talking about the things that I'm in, and then when I get off these things, like I'm more juiced up, so I have to write this stuff down. So yo, I appreciate you, Kelsey. It get lonely as fuck out here. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's just not easy. And if anybody that wants to do this shit, like it's extremely rewarding, but it's also very, very challenging. And it pays a toll on your family life. It pays a toll on your personal life. It pays a toll on but it also builds you. It builds your fucking character. You know what I'm saying? It builds you to who you need to be and who you are. So it's very rewarding as well. But there's a lot of growth in that. So yeah, man. So that's my thought process on that. But that is growth. And if I could be honest with you, like in the last 6 months, I made more videos than I made in the previous year. Like period. Like that's a fact. And that's crazy to think. But what did that take, man? It took a lot of motherfucking self-discipline, if I'm be honest, because that's my next topic of the day is self-discipline. Man, in 3 years, God, I can't even tell y'all, man, like how much my discipline has developed. How much I still have a lot to grow on with it. But I'll be curious to hear what y'all say. What y'all think about self-discipline? What are y'all thoughts on it? Like how is it? How is it in your life? What would you rate your self-discipline? Hey, if you got to be self-aware to really rate yourself on self-discipline, but I'd be curious of what people think of their own self-discipline and what challenges they face with. Um, because that's a big fucking part. A big part of this shit is that self-discipline, y'all. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Got some people on the IG. Uh-oh, Jules in the building. What up, Jules? You should hop on this live with me because you a motherfucking star. Shout out you for being in the paper or the magazine. I seen your excerpt. You a beast. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, that's incredible. Okay. We got some feedback in the building. What's up, y'all? All right, man. So really I want to talk about this because in the last 6 months I made more videos than I made in the prior 12 months. And like if I could be honest, like there was a big turning point for me. Like what was that turning point? Turning point was sacrificing and being disciplined, like to do it every day. You know, that's actually harder than people think. Is to show up every fucking day, like to really show up every fucking day and put the work in. Like it's tough, and to have that discipline. So I just want to talk about it because, like, when it comes to self discipline, for me, I was I was struggling with it. Even like still to this day, I have a lot of struggles with self-discipline. But I'm gonna tell you some of the things of my process in the last, 3 years reflecting, okay? Hey, Jules says she could show up for a solid 3 days. I ain't even mad at you. You know what I'm saying? 3 days out of 7, I ain't mad at you. It's just how much work you get done in those 3 days. You feel me? A lot of people, if you get more work done in them 3 days and motherfuckers getting 7, I ain't mad at you. But you can just think about like you know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant always talks about how he used to wake up to get a workout in before people even wake up. So then he gets another workout in before they even get to the gym. You know what I'm saying? So he's 2 workouts ahead of them by the time they even start. So then by the time they get their 2 workouts in, like, man, he's already eating. He's got 4 workouts to there too. Like you can't even touch him if he's working that hard. But let me tell y'all a story about my self-discipline, okay? My self-discipline was really rough. And like if I could be honest, like I'm gonna just take it back to the running thing because like I think that that's where I started. Like I knew I couldn't make myself do some things. So I had to make myself do physical things to give me confidence, right? So there was a time period where I was running constantly. And that was how I kind of started my real self-discipline was showing up every day running or every week. And I could show y'all the logs or whatnot, but I put my body through a physical trials and tribulations, like putting in miles to really build my confidence in terms of my self-discipline. So I was running all the time. I ran my marathon in 2020. And then this year I wanted to maintain that discipline and run a 10K every single month. So it didn't matter like what if it was the last day of the month. If I haven't ran, I gotta run. And so I created these goals for myself to then instill the self-discipline in myself to continue to put myself through hard shit. And I did that shit and it gained a lot of confidence, or I gained a lot of confidence through that process. I ran 6.5 miles every single month. And I mean, it's an hour long run, about an hour, 10 minutes for me. And just continuously doing that helped me gain discipline. So then when I went back out into the work world, all right, I went back into the work world and I knew I was willing to show up every day. So then I got back to editing every day. And I'm telling y'all, like, that's when my life changed. I think internally, like externally, you know what I'm saying, my life is still not where I want to be. But like if I could be honest, like internally, like my life changed when I started editing every single fucking day. It didn't matter. I was editing. I was opening the project. I was opening up a program. And like that's the key is when you see, like when you open up the program and see, oh, you was in that bitch 12 hours ago. You was in that bitch a couple hours ago. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you open up them program and the latest file is 3 weeks ago. That's trash, y'all. That right there, that's trash, y'all. We gotta get rid of that type of shit. And maybe it's not editing for y'all. That's just for my life. Maybe it's something different for y'all, but y'all can't be showing up every 3 weeks expecting to succeed. So that was really my self-discipline. So if I could be honest with you, when I started working with Leah, I knew I knew for a fact that I could keep up with the workload because I was willing to work every fucking day. If nothing else, if everything else failed, I was willing to show up every day. So I think that was one of my big keys to success was put myself through something physical first to allow my mental to have confidence to even have the self-discipline. And then I set another goal. I kept setting different goals for myself, but showing up every day. Jules says she's guilty. Hey, I know a lot of y'all might feel the same. Like you might be a little guilty, like you showing up 3 weeks later, like, yo, I wrote out these goals. 3 weeks later, I'm looking at them. I'm writing out the same goals 3 weeks later. I'm working on these same goals 3 weeks later, and you know what I'm saying, and you just not getting nowhere. So moral of that story is the self-discipline comes with the consistency. Even like the posting every single day for like all my IG people. For those who don't know, like that's what I do is I post every single day at least one time on IG, and I'm gonna start making different games for myself like that. But that comes with that discipline, that self discipline. And like I said, man, if I have any tip for the people who be like, yo, I ain't got no self discipline, I will put myself through something physical first, and then, you know what I'm saying, go do your other goals. What's up, Leah Flores? Cynthia here in the building. I love the love. I appreciate y'all. Man, y'all showing all types of love tonight. Thank you so much. Kelsey in the building. I definitely want to link with you. Double R on the IG, and I got some people on the YouTube. I appreciate the love. So, all right. So that's kind of my talk and my thoughts on self discipline. So far we've talked about growth. I started 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I literally just hopped on live. From there, I did one podcast that gave me the bug. I knew I wanted to do podcasts from that point on moving forward. A year later, I actually started a podcast early 2020, which is hilarious to me. It's called Network Your Network. I did 4 episodes. And then I ended up doing a podcast with Brother Luck, which is called No Luck's Given Podcast. And that led to the podcast with Leah. That's Between the Sheets podcast. So the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because growth comes from, you know what I'm saying, the process. And like, as I look back, like that's 3 years. In those 3 years, that's how all that shit blossomed. So from that, then you know what I'm saying, I'm start this this other podcast as well. Oh, Raina, what's up? You in Cali. What's up, Raina? What's up? Yo, I've always told you I can set up a solid game plan, but it's the execution for me. I love Jules. She keep it real. And that's where I need you, Jules, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? I need you to start. We need to start planning some shit again. I miss our meetings. We definitely get that shit cracking. But you're right. See, and that's even something like growing and knowing your strengths. You know what I'm saying? It takes you going through the process to even learn what your strengths and weaknesses are. And then having that discipline to work on them. You know, in the book I was reading today, or listening, I don't read books. I listen to books, but I always say I read them because they're books. Um, but I was listening to a book, and it was just talking about like or triple down on your strengths. And you know, I think about that, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying, everything has its time and place, but I don't know if I love it, because I'm always, and maybe that is a strength of mine, but I'm always thinking about how I can get stronger in areas where I'm weaker at. Like for example, I was just talking about like audio engineering. I would love to be better at audio engineering. Like that is huge for me. um I want to be better at WordPress, like with but that's in my other goals. So audio engineering, WordPress, Photoshop, Illustrator, like these are programs. Obviously I use Premiere and After Effects a lot. I use Adobe Audition. But I just want to get more acquainted with more tools. You know what I'm saying? I want more tools in my bag. But here, let's see what this comment says. I think you win when you can honestly say your past self will be proud of your current self. If myself from 2 years ago would see where I'm at now, ooh, I know he be proud. That's hard, yo, Josiah. That's the realest shit. Damn. That's a great conversation, because you really do win, because it's you versus you. And that's a huge message. That's a great message for the night. You know what I'm saying? Jules says she'll be back next year. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? A couple days, I'll see you. But Josiah talks about like you really win when your prior self will be proud of you. So here, let's think back. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2018, I just turned on the live. It's my first live. That's before I quit my job for the first time. And to think like where I'm at now, hell yeah, I'm proud of me. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm proud of me, motherfucker. Damn, that shit makes me proud, because like I really think about like, man, at that time I had no clue where I was going. It's that time, motherfuckers. Hell yeah. It's that time, motherfuckers. It's you versus you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Especially it's the New Year's resolution time. Oh, it's really you versus you. I mean, if it's always you versus you, but it's really you versus you. Um, But yeah, so let's just recap. Okay, this is really good, y'all. I love how this is coming along. In the beginning, I talked about believing in yourself. I talked about growth, and I talked about self discipline. So I kind of want to feed on the conversation that's going on here is you versus you. You know what I'm saying? And that's really where growth comes from. That's really where self discipline comes from, and that's really where believing in yourself comes from. Is this game that we play? This game that we play is you versus you. So I'm writing this ebook. It's actually entitled like Life is a Game, and it talks about how like this whole game is you versus you. I'm so happy we brought that up because my idea is always to talk about like an excerpt in the book, and when the book launches that'll be cool because if you were in the live and then you read the book you'll actually see what I was talking about. But yo, you versus you is the whole fucking message. That's the whole game, y'all. And if we really had perspective in the time that the game is being played, because if you really think about it, the game isn't in one day. Like there is no way that the game is in one day. You know what I'm saying? It's all these days that run together. You know what I'm saying? So like even like one day isn't a quarter. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have perspective of the game we really playing. Um, but it is you versus you. It is when the prior you can be proud of who you are today. You know what I'm saying? And God, if we could all find that ooh, here's a good one. If we could all find that moment in our lives to look back to appreciate what we've been through and where we are, and it's and not comparing, because I think that's where we fall. That's where we fall into the jaws, is when we start comparing. But if you really have perspective of the shit that you were able to accomplish, whether it is, and this is good because it's the end of the year, but if you could look back at the year and think like all the shit you've been through, you know what I'm saying? All the shit, all the obstacles that you had to overcome. If you could think about like who you were at the beginning of the year and think about who you've evolved into, you know what I'm saying? If you could be proud of that person, you know what I'm saying, and that's something to really smile about. That's something to really celebrate. Because that is the game, and personal development or personal growth is the biggest game. And you know what, I think about it because even like today I found myself one time I was just scrolling for so long. I was like, yo, what am I doing? This isn't growing me. This is like I need to edit. Let me get back to editing. But I was scrolling for a while and I just thought to myself, I was like, man, it's so easy to get lost in the sauce. It's so fucking easy to get lost in the sauce these days. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you are honest as fuck with yourself when reflecting. That's real. You gotta have self-awareness to reflect. Or have self-awareness to really reflect honestly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just think about that because you know what I'm saying, we're coming to the end of the year. Look, y'all, I did two podcasts this year, 30 episodes on one podcast. It's called No Luck's Given. I filmed, produced, and I was in every episode of that podcast. Man, so much fucking work went into that podcast. I could fucking cry because that shit was so much fucking blood, sweat, and tears. And then I started another podcast with an incredible person, Leah Flores. That podcast is called Between the Sheets with Leah. That podcast, man, that one is where I really grew. God, man, if I could reflect with y'all and really reflect with y'all, man, and that was where I really found my voice and found my I really found like my belief in like who I'm gonna become. Because like at some point I kind of doubted myself. I was like, yo, I don't know if I'm really cut out for this shit because I'm willing to give this up and do something else. Oh man. But man, to think back, like man, that podcast allowed me to open up. It allowed me to be vulnerable, allowed me to really share my emotions, allowed me to really deal with some things myself. Because like even as I think about it, like, as I get emotional about some topics, like it's hard for me to talk about that shit. Like it's hard for me to really keep going and keep talking about that shit. But just that alone, fighting through those moments of telling those stories about my past, or telling those stories about my emotions or my feelings, or even like my truths, like that was a lot of growth, in my perspective. That was a lot of growth on my side, just in this year. And that podcast, if I could be mistaken, but I think I did like 15 episodes on that one. You know what I'm saying? So 30 podcasts on one, 15 podcasts on another. That's like 45 podcasts. And last year, you know what I'm saying, I did my own podcast that I'm doing now. So like, God, that's just incredible to just reflect and think back. That's just the podcast realm. That's not the business world. That's nothing, bro. Like, God, that's crazy to even think. All right, let's keep going. So the last thing I want to talk about tonight, or last thing on my board, that I wanted to talk about, was actually the overcoming the adversity part. Um, what you guys think? Let's get some feedback from the crowd. When you think about overcoming adversities, what adversities have you guys overcome this year? I'm curious to know. Put it in the feedback, man. Eternal media leverage, bro. I feel that, man. That's so real. What adversities have y'all overcome that y'all battling? I'm curious to know. Put them in the comments. Put them in the chats. And I'm just gonna kind of spew real quick about adversities and things like that. Overcoming adversities. I'm gonna just share my thoughts. All right, all right. Eternal media leverage. I feel like that could be taken in a couple different ways. Yes, doing all these podcasts is eternal media leverage, but also I feel like that's also one of the things that you're doing is you're gaining eternal media leverage with how you're competing, and taking over with with the quantity of production versus another company's production. That right there is eternal media leverage to me. The doubts, a lot of people, my family and friends, didn't believe my work would actually work. Jokes on them, huh? Hey, there was a quote that said that little side business of yours ain't so little when it makes more in a month than they make in a year. That was the quote, but it was hilarious to me because that's my goals, is to make more in a month than some make in a year. I ain't no flex. That's just a goal, y'all. I'm just being honest. Grief kicking my ass this year, grieving the living, the dead, and the old versions of me. All right, that's actually a part of my overcoming adversity as well, grieving. Y'all, this is gonna be crazy, but just know when you're shedding your skin, in a sense, it's because you're growing, and like the skin that you're in can't hold it no more. I think about that because, like, as we evolve and become who we need to become, these things need to happen. And it's fucking sad that like they need to happen, because you think like, yo, they don't need to happen. Like it easily could be different. And you're right, it damn show easily could too. But that grieving and the living, the dead, and the old versions of me, like that reminds me of shedding skin. And is mandatory. It's a part of the process when growing, but it is fucking hard, and it's not even something that has the right time frame or a wrong time frame. It's fucking hard, and sometimes maybe it doesn't ever go away, but even that's growth, is growing even with that feeling. That's pretty tough, but that grieving part, ooh, you got me there. But yeah, Josiah, I feel you. You see where I was going with that? That's the way I interpreted that, because I couldn't, there's no context with the text, but you feel me. But yo, Jules, I feel you on that. All right, Joe. So let's talk about overcoming adversity. Um, I was writing in the book, and I was telling a story about when I was running, I was closing my eyes, and like overcoming adversity to me at that time, like I couldn't imagine how the hell I was going to get through these 26 miles when I was running a marathon. And I think about like, what I'm saying, whether it's business, your goals for the year, no matter what it is, it could be related to a marathon. And like I was realized like, man, business is a fucking marathon. How am I going to get through this shit? Life is a marathon. How am I going to get through this shit? And the thing that I remember most about overcoming the obstacles was realizing that I was the obstacle. So my mind kept thinking like, how am I gonna do it? I kept thinking like, yo, I can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I knew if I could take my mind out of it and just put it on my body again, that my body will find a way because it just keeps moving. You know what I'm saying? I just keep moving. So what did I do? I fucking closed my eyes, y'all. I closed my eyes and I probably ran for like 15 seconds at a time just with my eyes closed. And then I would open my eyes, make sure I'm not finna run into some no dumb shit. And then I would close my eyes again. Overcoming adversity to me is exactly that. It's just closing your eyes and taking the next step. You don't have to close your eyes. That's just a figure of speech, but for me it was literal. But just going through that process, I think that that's like the lesson that I've learned is because if you're not going through the process, if you're not going through the process, then you're letting the obstacle stop you. But if you play the game and try to figure out how can you overcome this obstacle, how can you maneuver around it, how can you go over it, or even how can you ignore it and learn from that, I feel like that is overcoming your adversities, is fighting them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Is living through that shit, like going through that shit. That's overcoming your adversities. You know what I'm saying? Being present. You know what I'm saying? So like being present in the moment. That's super hard. That's a super hard conversation because being present is like we talked about that like this is so hard for my brain to analyze this because one side is entrepreneur and one side is personal. Because the personal Dana Keefe says, be present and enjoy those moments. Take breath, enjoy that shit, right? Um, the entrepreneur me says that's life. Like you're gonna keep moving. You're gonna keep thinking about the next, and like you can't stay stagnant. Otherwise, you get left behind. Like, isn't that such an interesting topic? Um, in entrepreneurship, like you can't fucking just stay still. So like when I hear like be present, I just think about it because, like, for example, I'll give you a great example. Josiah, who's in this chat, was talking to me about his journey and his hustle through college, and he was saying like, "Yo, I don't even know if I enjoyed college because I was so focused on my goals and my aspirations and my everyday to do list that I don't even know if I was present and enjoyed those moments. Like sometimes it was all a blur." And I think about that and I say to myself, like, I relate to that a lot because I feel like that about my entrepreneur journey. It's like, yo, a lot of this was a blur. And like, if people don't even remind me, like, yo, I forget a lot of the shit that's happened. Like, it's easy to forget because I'm continuously focused on the next thing, right? I think my new thing that I wanna like just because the being present thing is so like is like yes we could all be present, you feel me, yes we could be present, but I think I want to be more aware, you know what I'm saying, like I think that that's my challenge is yo being aware of when I'm in and when I'm out, you know what I mean, and just being aware of those moments because I don't because like my frustration and this is where my dilemma comes in because I'll be super duper transparent with y'all, okay. This is where my dilemma comes in with being present. Being present sounds like it's slowing down to me. And a lot of the times when I am present, when I'm very present, um I feel like I'm missing out on other opportunities that Um, I don't know. This is debatable. This is maybe more of my struggles today because I feel like I want to be so focused on achieving these things that like all this time, quote unquote, being present, like it's not doing nothing for me. Although like there are some things that it is. So that's a conversation to have. That's interesting. I overly plan in an attempt to allow me to live in the moment, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I don't overly plan, but I feel like what you're saying is you overly plan so then you can appreciate, then you can actually take that time because it's blocked off for that moment. You know what I'm saying? If that moment means for that moment, then you know what I'm saying. I could see that. I could see that. I over plan so that I can enjoy the moment. I definitely could see that, especially for you because you're a fucking planner. I relate, like feeling if you've earned that ability to chill and be present yet. Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or yeah, exactly. Or I mean it's so tough because everybody's life's different, right? And every moment is different. But you're right because um all right, I'll give you a perfect example. This is really good, Josiah. So let's talk about that. Because I feel as though um I've earned the ability to talk about life, right? And I could talk about my life because my experiences, my truths, that's my life. But then when I think about like what have I really accomplished and what have I really earned? I really haven't earned shit. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't accomplished shit. Like it depends on your perspective because you know what I'm saying success is subjective. I mean, I have been an entrepreneur. I've worked for myself. I've been living my dream doing film. But what goals have I accomplished that give me the comfort to chill? And that I don't know. That's debatable, and I think that you know what I'm saying. If everybody listening or everybody watching this back on the playback, that's a tough topic to discuss because that comes down to people's ambition. That comes down to people's ambition. So to you, being present is associated with relaxing and chilling. Um, maybe I don't know. I don't know. Um, nah, I think I'm mixing two things because being present is the awareness of in the moment, knowing like your feelings, your emotions, like in situations and things like that. Or even like being aware, hey, I'm with my kid. Let's focus on my kid. Let's be present. Let's not be distracted, okay? I feel like that presence, that those moments sometimes um I have discomfort having those moments because I feel like I could choose that or I could choose something to help in the future. I don't know. That's a tough topic. I don't know. That one is really tough for me because in real life it's really tough for me. So no, being present doesn't do that. But in terms of like chilling or relaxing, um, no, I think that that's just taking it slow. That's not being present. You know what I'm saying? That's just taking it slow. Um, which is cool. But I don't know. I feel like I'm having a hard time because I feel like in the last month, like I've been super duper present in terms of like where I'm at, who I'm with, like those type of things, those relationships. And sometimes I feel like those don't oh, man, that's hard. It's hard to say. This is tough and tricky, y'all. Um Sometimes I feel like those aren't as valuable as the investment into my dreams. And sometimes I feel like sometimes y'all, this is just me being honest with y'all. Y'all gotta bear with me. Um Sometimes I get like for example, I just think about it like, in the idea of growth, self-discipline, like yo, I could get so much done if I'm more consistent. I don't know. I just God, like the balance thing, being present thing, that's so fucking real. Everybody fucking struggles with this shit. I struggle with being present, but I think it'll help me in a lot of ways. Yeah. I mean, it does help you. But I don't know, that's so tough. It's so fucking tough because like let's say for example the room that you're in, it has a different weight. Like everything is weighted differently. You know what I'm saying? And like let's say if you in the room with the fam, you know what I'm saying, that's a good moment. But then let's say for example you could be in your phone and be making a post or some content that then leads to something, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't know, I just feel like I'm struggling with like my work ethic. I feel like my work ethic is just irrational to find balance with being present. Um, I don't know. That's my real life at the moment. Yo, Josiah, I love you, man. I can't wait till you come to town. God bless you. Keep grinding, bro. But much respect. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, tuning in. But yeah, man. But I think in the personal aspect of my life, real and raw, but I think in the personal aspect of my life. Yeah, I mean it's so fucking hard, y'all. Like having that awareness and overcoming these. Okay, so let's talk about it. Like overcoming this particular obstacle is has been my challenge. But I do feel like if I look back and like look at the last, you know what I'm saying, 3 years, like I've grown so much as a person and grown so much in even having the awareness. I've grown so much in like, you know what I'm saying, the process, just me versus me type shit. um and then on top of that, like the actual product, like y'all, I really believe in like working my ass off. Like I shout out Jules because Jules is on the live. I had a goal to make 100 images and 100 videos. I'm pretty much almost done with that task. I'm very confident in regards to I have 90 images, so 90 images ready to go. I have over 30 videos and another fucking 30 to 50 coming here soon. So I'm super excited in regards to like where I'm at and confident in the work ethic. But I do balance with personal life and figuring out like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the night, I do want to fucking turn this shit off and have somebody to fucking hold and confide in, and you know what I'm saying. Ultimately, I do want to go through this shit with somebody. Um, but it's just so hard to fucking explain um like why I feel these ways because you know what I'm saying? Like I love this work. I love this journey so much. I just believe in it so much. God, I'm about to cry. Ha! That's funny as hell. I just believe in this shit so much that like it's cost me everything. And like I'm so excited. Like we're at the 3 year mark. I cannot wait to do a 5 year just kind of a run back. Like yo, like in 5 years, look what's going on. Look where we at. Look, let's just take a look. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be very proud of that process. But yo, it didn't come easy. You know what I'm saying? It comes at these sacrifices. It comes at the price um of your fucking life. And you know, that's a whole another topic because like yo, we only have one life. You know what I'm saying? And like it'd be so easy to just fall into something different. You know what I mean? It'd be so easy to do that. But I don't think my calling is for that. You know what I'm saying? And whatever that is for you, man, I pray you analyze it and give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Give yourself the, you know what I'm saying? Fucking believe in yourself enough to fucking go try it. You know what I'm saying? And I promise y'all, man, I'm very, very fucking thankful for every single person that's ever tuned in to a live. I mean, the lives, there ain't too many lives, but anybody that's ever supported projects. I mean, a lot of y'all like my damn business page, and I haven't even promoted it or interacted or anything. That's crazy to have so much support. I can't wait till y'all actually see all the work that I've done in the last few years, and I'm excited to, you know what I'm saying, to move and transition into the direction that I'm transitioning into in regards to marketing and digital marketing and stuff like that. So, all right, y'all. It's been about an hour. I'm about to give it another 10, 15 minutes. Anybody want to hop on with me? Let's do a roll call. Anybody want to hop on with me for the last 15 minutes? I'll send you the link. We can hop on and kind of chop it up. I'm gonna smoke another blunt. Um, and see if we can rock out, because I like to do at least 60 minutes to 90 minutes. So I'm right at the 56-minute mark. But if y'all want to hop in, let's talk. Let me know. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. If you're on the YouTube, I'll send you the link somehow. I'll figure it out. If you're on IG, let me know if you want to go live. I had to send you the link somehow. Just want to wrap up. If not, man, I could cut up and just reflect as I roll this blunt. But yeah, next year, man, I'm gonna have the sounds coming in for my show. I'm gonna definitely have a, more planned shit out. All right. Maybe that's it. All right, nobody want to hop in. Maybe I dip out. If nobody want to hop in by the time I roll the blunt, I'm gonna hop all smoke by myself. But now, what y'all think, man? Jules, how you doing, man? I need a link with your ass. Said after the new year. All right, all right, all right. I'm about to have to put on some music. I don't know. All right, all right, all right. Man. All right, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a quick update, okay? I'm on my final chapter of the book. On my final chapter of the book. I'm just wrapping it up. I plan to drop my book on my birthday, January 18th. The merch is locked and loaded, ready to go. We're gonna have some exciting things for merch for y'all. January 18th, my birthday. And I'm trying to do this course, y'all, but I haven't started shooting. So I'm gonna figure that out by January 18th, to my birthday. Ha. I do think I'm gonna start going live and start having it to where like y'all see my screen and I can just edit. I can't do that for like client projects, but I think for like vlogs it'd be super fun. I was thinking about it, and let me know what y'all think about this if y'all still in here. I was thinking about hopping on for an hour, and at the hour mark, or even like this, or even like at the 50-minute mark, I hit the bell, have 10 minutes left, and then but at the hour mark, I have to stop editing, and then that's like the weekly release for the YouTube or something. And then for the people who watched it live, they could watch it. You know what I'm saying? Watch the final outcome on the video. So I have the lives where I'm creating, and then post a video because I got so much content I've never made. So I think that would be fun, and I could show y'all my content. I can't show you other people's shit. I'm also gonna start releasing on Dana Keith Film Productions that I've created on social medias, IG and Facebook this next year. All previous work of the last years because I haven't updated it. I'm gonna update my website, but um, just updating social with a bunch of work that I've done. So definitely expect to see a lot of work. It'll all be old work, but it'll be stuff a lot of people ain't see. Beyond that, I'm gonna start posting for Josh's social. That starts January 1st. And I mean, beyond that, I might have another podcast podcast coming out. Be on the lookout for that. I got to see the terms, see how we can figure this out, because maybe I'm on it, maybe I'm not. I don't know yet. Maybe I'm just producing it. But it'll be dope. It will be dope if I get on that motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That shit will be dope. All right. That's funny as heck. All right, boom. Let's see if we can get this shit cranking. All right. I'll be doing this, y'all. I can't believe I'll be doing all this shit. This shit is fun to me. I'm about to see if I can do something. Uh-oh, I did it. All right, now let's play some shit. Ooh, I did it, y'all. Boom. All right, y'all. Here we go. Hey. Who's still rocking with me? Somebody's still rocking with me. All right. I feel like that's a good level. Should I have this on the whole time? And that might be cool. And then people hop in and they could listen. Who's still in here? Can I see who's in here with me? That is cool as fuck to me. If you're on IG, you can't hear it, but if you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can hear it. It's my motherfucking show, y'all. Late night show. This is Dana Keith late night show. We vibing out. I'm actually gonna stay for another 10 minutes, hang out with the people, I could end this. I should have ended it 10, 15 minutes ago. It would have been a great episode. But I just put on a beat in the background. So whoever's listening, I hope y'all enjoy this vibe. Yeah. All right, y'all. That shit was fun. Next time I'm actually gonna start it like this, where I have the beat in the background. I think it'll be cool to fill in that dead noise. That's actually awesome that I'm gonna do that. So I can't wait. I'll see y'all next year. If you if you rock it, hey, I forgot that people can listen to the audio form, which would be hilarious. Just fucking me, just not saying shit. But this probably won't go on the Network Your Network. This wasn't a Network Your Network episode. This is just me fucking cutting up. So this is a Dana Keefe show. See, it's multi-purpose. If I'm cutting up, it's just the Dana Keefe show. And if I'm working with some family and friends, you know what I'm saying? Then it goes to the Network Your Network podcast. Otherwise, I'm just cutting up here on live. I'm just talking to the fans, to the people, talking to friends, family. I'm talking to people within my network. And that's what it is. And I'm super excited about it. I'm super blessed too. Yo, you want to hop on live with me? I'm gonna just start inviting people. Here we go. We're gonna see if my buddy gonna go live. We're gonna see. If so, it'll be live on IG. Or he could hop on Facebook. He should hop on Facebook. Yo, hop on Facebook. Hop on Facebook for me. You not on Facebook at all? All right, it's okay. I can take one headphone off. What up, though? I'm good, family. I'm good. You ain't even gotta be. You ain't even gotta be on Facebook. I should be. Let me see if I can send you this link real quick. I want you to come through this show so you could come through my audio clear as fuck. All right, watch how I do this. You ready? All right, I'm gonna send it here, and then send it to your IG. Watch. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna send you a link. All right. Oh, I got a suspect, y'all. He hopped in on the live. So I was like, all right, come to my show. Come to my show. Bum, 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 bum. I said, come to my show. Come to my show. Bum, 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 bum. Come to my show. That's funny. Y'all see how I did that? Y'all see that, huh? That's funny. Hey, networks is everywhere, man. You ever play Russian roulette? You never really know. Just networking is crazy. You just never really know. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the lesson of the night. Is you never really know. Like just keep chomping at it, man. Shit will figure itself out. Every step counts. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, if you got a comment, let's talk, let's chat. I'm waiting to see if I can get my buddy Demetrius up here. And we're gonna chop it up. I just plan on being here for like 15 more minutes, maybe. And now we just chilling. I have figured out that this setup like this, I do like this though. We are back live. We back live. I had to get back live real quick on IG. I've been live on Facebook. I like to do these late nights, just hangout sessions. We get to chop it up and talk to the people. We get to talk to the people. What's up, Cass? Look, we just hopping on tonight. We just talking to the people. I talked a little while about growth, self-discipline, believing in yourself, and overcoming your adversity. I got about 15 more minutes. I want to hang out, vibe with the people, network, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? We got any questions, any topics? What's on your mind? Let's discuss it. Otherwise, I'm just waiting for my buddy Demetrius to hop on this and see if we can get a quick little 10-minute conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Cass, man. Yo, that is a compliment, man. I appreciate the love. Man, I'm just trying, bro. Everything is a grind, but every step counts. I'm thankful. The growth this year is beautiful. It's you versus you, man. And I'm taking that battle like serious as fuck. But I would love to have you on my podcast. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk and network. It's about an hour long podcast. If you're down, like let's set that up, man. I'm gonna hit you up in the DMs. Like it'd be dope to talk and actually network, because I've been following your journey too, man. I appreciate the love. That's respect, man. That low key, that gave me the inspiration that I needed tonight, man. That man, just the feedback. That's really like a motherfucker. That's all we need, man. Fuel to the fucking flames. Make that shit boom. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm not gonna do those live. I'm gonna start recording my actual interviews with people that I know online, and start actually networking my network. So that's dope. I'm excited, man. That's super dope. That got me hype as fuck. I'm excited for that one. DJ Prominent joining. That's an incredible human being. That's a great DJ. One of the most talented individuals that I know. I appreciate the love. Boudoir Suite. Yo, that's an incredible business. That's literally is what made me successful, was working with Leah. I say made me successful because what I talked about tonight was growth, self-discipline, believing in yourself, and overcoming adversity. That self-discipline part, like, I really put in place when I worked with Leah because I knew how she was coming with it. So like I had to discipline myself to work every day, work all the fucking time. If I'm uploading footage, getting the next one proxied out, like actually editing bodies, bulk editing multiple projects at the same time. Man, that shit, like my editing game, my film game, I feel like, or even like my business went to another level because of that self-discipline that I was forced to go through. And like, yo, I made over 100 videos in 6 months with her. Like, I promised to God 100 videos in 6 months. I made over 100 videos for sure. With her, and it was so much fun. But yeah, yo, I'm about to start doing that Network Your Network podcast. Just took off tonight because I got inspiration. I'm gonna start doing interviews with people on social media, and like when y'all see the people that I interview, it's gonna be dope. Like, man, that shit just got hard. All right, and then I could post those every week, and maybe even those I could line up a bunch of them and have them racked up. Ugh. All right, y'all just got me excited. That's excited. Fun times. I know that's right. Shit, me and DJ Prominent was used to do videos with T-Mobile. When I was with T-Mobile, rather, he was DJing, doing 365 beats. It was basically one beat every single day for a year. He's an incredible DJ. Great challenge. But even those were fun times, man. Like, fucking, I remember the 100th video, 200 video, and 300 video. I did. So those were the monumental ones. Like, yo, I was excited about each one of those, man. God bless you, though. And then fuck, man. I originally I was waiting for my buddy to hop on to this damn thing so we could do this quick little outro, little chop up. But then I fucked around and hopped back onto the IG. So that's cool. Hey, shit was a special time, man. That's what I'm saying, man. And you want to know something that's crazy? Okay, yeah. So what's, he just texted me. He said he ain't gonna hop on, whatever. It was a very fucking special time. Yo, you want to hop on? I could send you the fucking link, man. Let me see if you want to hop on. Let me see if I can send you the link. See, I know it's on that one. That's why I fucked around and did it. Whatever. All right, y'all. I'm about to do something. See if he hop on. Hey, this is just to see if he hop on. Prominent, I just sent you a text message, fam. I just sent you a text message just to see if you could hop on. Special times. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It just be for 10 minutes if you down. But if not, I want to get you a full episode here coming soon. You are one of the people that was on my board back in 2020 that I wanted to do an episode with on this podcast called Network Your Network. And now being in 2021 where I'm actually relaunching it, and here in 2022, I'm finna relaunch it again. Like, yo, I really want you to be on as a guest on the motherfucking podcast. But yo, if you hop on, I'm just trying to get a guest on tonight. Yo, if not, Leah, hop on real quick. If nobody else hop on, if Prominent hop on, then that'll be great. But if not, Leah, hop on real quick. I know you over there with Raina. Uh-oh, never mind. Sorry, y'all. We got a special guest. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, of course I can hear you.
Hey. Go ahead. Let me hear you. Go. Let's see. Get your audio.
Yo, yo, check 1, 2.
Yo, this is beautiful. Let me turn that shit down. I just had the music going. It ain't your beat.
Yeah,
So if it ain't your beat, I can't play it when DJ Prominent is on.
yeah, yeah. We live, we live.
Hey, we live, family. What's good, baby?
I'm just chilling. I was actually in the lab myself.
You're a
You
fucking work.
know,
You're a beast, bro.
I was getting ready to see what the challenge is for 2022. I feel like I took some time off and
What you thinking? Yeah, let's chop it up for 10. I only got yo. If it's fair with you, I would love to get you on for a full episode. I normally do about
yeah,
60 minutes, 90 minutes is about what they
yeah,
run. But
we could do a little test run and just chop it up real quick. I'm
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
good
yeah.
with
Let's
that.
let's let's just talk before the New Year's. You know what I'm saying?
Um, so I was thinking, I guess since you got me,
Yo, I
um,
love you, bro. I'm just so happy to
yo,
have you on camera, nigga. What? This is the legendary Prominent.
hey,
What?
hey, since I seen you last, I did a little something, something.
What?
Sheesh.
Look at you. You cut your hair.
Yo, it was time. It was time. New year, new change.
Prom, you cut your hair, bruh?
Yeah, like 20 inches. Yes,
What?
sir.
God,
Yep, I
that's
ain't seen you in a
crazy.
minute. Yes,
Bruh,
sir.
it's so good to, even if it's virtual, I don't give a fuck. This is good to see you, see your lab, see all the shoes in the back, see all the records. Like, it's just
Yeah.
good to see you, fam. How you doing, bro?
Hey,
Let's chop it up
hey.
for a second.
New year. I got a couple ideas. I almost thought about running it back, another 365, but
And put it on TikTok instead.
it's crazy that you say that because
Do it again, but do it
what
for
you call it,
TikTok.
um, a lot of people was telling me that I'm missing out by not utilizing TikTok, which I would say I'm not familiar with, because I'll be honest with you, I always looked at TikTok like something that was more geared towards the younger generation.
Right,
And
right.
let
Me
me
too.
not be naive, and let me not also
Yeah.
not
So,
share knowledge with
so let,
other
so let,
creators.
yeah, let
It's
me,
important, kids, to build the ecosystem for the future, because
right,
those kids are going to grow up, and those kids are going to become an adult, and those
right,
kids are going to become a creator's,
right.
you know, paycheck at some point. I hate to say that, but I mean, it is a business. It is a business. And, um, you know, it's like having multiple sources of income. Why
Right,
would you want to typecast yourself into one form of social media
right,
when there's many forms? And
right. When
even
you
if
can
you
be
got
both.
yeah, and even if you just get a 1% return, you're
Right,
getting a return that you would have not have had. And what's
right.
it take to share to a platform?
Yeah. So what
Nothing.
stop you from doing that, or what stops you from setting that goal? Is you know what I'm saying?
And I don't even know if it's what I think it's us as creators, we are the only
Let's
thing
do
that's
it.
stopping our
I'll
creativity.
take that challenge with you. I'll make a video for TikTok every day next year.
Wow.
Like
Wow.
if you do it, like I'll make some type of video. You know what I mean? Cause I
Yeah.
Cause low key I was all right, so I'll just be real with you. I did the marathon 2020.
Mhm.
2021 I ran 10K every day. And this year I have a physical goal. But I made the post every day, one post every day on social media.
Right, right, right.
But that was IG. It was focused IG and then building my fan base. This next year I want a creative goal because my fitness goal I have, but my creative goal I haven't really set yet. So like I have all these like products that I want to do, but like
Right.
I want to do something like this. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
so tell me your idea. Like, are you thinking about doing 365? And would you
Um,
put it on like IG and TikTok or whatnot?
so actually, so I was thinking about running back 365. However, I don't think that that gets me closer to my goal. I did that. I know what the results will be. I know that I'm even better now than I
Yeah.
was, but
So what's
I
the next
think
evolution of it?
the evolution of that goal is something that I've been I don't want to give too many details, but I will give enough just so that
Ain't nobody watching
people
on none of my lives right now. But there is a playback.
yeah, I'll say this. I have an idea to drop a beat tape every month and
Mm,
make and put music out that people can enjoy. And I think it'll be a combination of what I actually did in 365 combined with the music that I've continued to create because
mm.
right now I'm
That gives me
eclipsing
another idea.
you know
So
400, I'm at around 400 um almost that videos that I've posted,
right,
but I'm probably quadruple that in just stock of beats that I have compiled. So putting a little 12 song beat tape out every month
right.
is, I don't want to say it's nothing because I haven't done it,
Yeah.
but why wouldn't I want to make something for people
No, that's
that they
incredible.
can actually support and
Right.
invest in my art? Like it was cool. People watched the videos. I think
Yeah.
there was like I think it was like I think setting a goal and accomplishing it, it's great for the people, but it's a really a shared experience, and I think a lot of people who don't set goals and achieve them can't never really understand what it's like. But if you set goals for you to grow, not with the intention of getting something out of it. And that's what I think a
Mm,
lot of creators miss when they're trying to grow
mm,
their ecosystem is that you have to do something for you. And it is the act of you growing is what excites people. People are not excited that you're doing something because you want to be popular or you want to start a trend. But when people see you doing something genuinely from your heart, people buy into the love of what you're doing. And
mhm,
that's more powerful than people running sponsored ads for dumb shit that is a popularity contest. When people can connect to you on an emotional level, that will change your life forever. People will always go, I remember that guy. Even if they didn't like your video or they
right.
didn't like your music, they remember your
You.
passion and the
Yeah.
love. And
Right.
that carries, that's will live forever.
It reminds me of some I listen to a lot of sales speeches while I work and all day and stuff. And I remember Grant Cardone was saying like there was a customer that he knew that would never buy nothing from him. But he would check in every year, and it took goddamn 20 years later. Like he just fucked with Grant. He didn't fuck with the products, but he invested in
Right.
his real estate thing like later on when he had the right product for him. So I think that that's another thing. You want to know where my mind goes with? It's challenging me because I'm trying to get into this field right now with the NFT world. But I would challenge you
That's blowing up.
to see if like if there would be ways to put like those 12 songs as NFTs, so each project somebody could own a song. You know what I mean? And you could
Oh, there's definitely
when
ways
they
to
sell it,
monetize
you
that.
have you see where I'm going?
Well, I mean, I think that if you're an artist and you're not doing your diligence to educate yourself in the NFT field, you're gonna miss out.
I'm trying to get in the
I
game.
know a lot of guys who are like in the beat world. I know quite a few guys on my timeline that have actually been crushing it with the NFT. I know a guy who got in on that very first wave, and just with his knowledge and education, he became a facilitator in showing people how to create, and then that became his avenue. Maybe, and if he was watching, he would know who I was talking about. I
Right.
think his music is good, but I think his knowledge and ability to um, empower people to get their own NFTs and things of that nature is even greater.
Right.
I think it's unmatched, and I think being you know what being a facilitator is as powerful as someone being popular or famous. Being a tool, I think me and you talked about this too. Being a tool and an asset is more valuable than sometimes just being a creator
Mm,
and like if you're providing value in your content, and the value is going to come in many different forms, but when you create valuation as being a tool for success or a tool to overcome an obstacle, you become an integral part of people's operation. And maybe they don't even follow you at a certain point. They just follow you because they believe in your thought process, and maybe not even all the knowledge is relatable, but you've given them something. And that one thing you gave them is enough for them to believe in you forever. And that's, I feel like that's the route you're headed. I've been watching you a lot lately. I see you pushing the live, I see you pushing the videos, the podcasts. And I think, you know, you don't realize it, but the information you're providing in this video is giving people tools to figure out what they might be good at or what their calling might be.
yeah, man, it is a tool, and our art is a tool, and like even like the whole NFT shit, bro.
Yeah,
That's a tool.
I'm not even
And I,
ready for it
and
yet, but it's
you
here
know
and
what?
I need to get on it.
My buddy says I'm putting my wife's art on NFT scenes right now. Um, but even like for example, like how your buddy taught people NFTs. Like I feel like that course shit,
Hmm.
bro. Like you could teach someone how to make a beat. Because bro, I'm about to make a course for like the beginner person. I teach you how to film slash edit. It's more editing, but it's I'm gonna have to talk about film for a second. But how to
Yo,
edit.
I think a lot of people would be bought into that. Um,
Like a lot of people keep asking me about like tips on editing and like how to stuff. So I'm gonna just do like a basic course and I'm gonna teach
mhm.
you my everything I know. And I'm gonna sell it for like, you know what I'm saying, $30, like 29.99.
Or even starting a Patreon and
I have
having
a
people.
Patreon, but
I know, no, like getting people to subscribe to your Patreon and giving them exclusive access to the videos that teach them so that they're bought in to revolving content.
yeah,
Um,
but
and
I don't want to keep making it. I just want to make it once. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? I
and
just want
package it
I
and put the
want
package
yeah,
for
I
it.
want to package it and move on. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear you. Now
But
that makes perfect sense.
I have thought about, you know what I'm saying, because I have a Patreon, but I have a thought about putting like exclusive content only on there. Like, bro, because I film like so much stuff like bro, I need somewhere to put shit for people, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I gotta figure that Patreon part out. But all right, let's go back to the 2022. All
So
right.
2022, I think I'm gonna drop an album every month, and think I want to go like try and make it like a subscription based thing where people can subscribe to it on my Bandcamp and have access to all of that music, and of course people can purchase it as well. And I think in this, I'm just kind of throwing it
You
out there because
brainstorm it.
I haven't even really I haven't even really bought into it because I know what the commitment looks like to get an album out every month because it's like no one wants to put out a beat. And I know it's just a B tape, but you don't want to do anything unless you're bought into the
Yeah,
idea because
yeah,
that's how you become successful. Because I know me, if I say I'm gonna do it, it's
yeah,
gonna happen, and I know I'm gonna commit to it. And I'll share this live here, which
yeah,
is um, I'm not gonna know I'm doing it until January 1st. I'm not gonna know what's happening until I wake up on the 1st and I fucking put that splash page up and it says da 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 2022. Put your seatbelts on. If you're riding with me, subscribe now because it's going down. and you heard it here first, right here. Because that's I'm glad you hit me up because I'm actually setting up. I got some new equipment for the new year. I've had this damn uh fucking old ass computer, and I finally had to upgrade, and I'm ready. I'm ready to get 2022. So I'm preparing. Just know that I'm preparing. It's coming.
All right. I love it, man. I love to hear it because when I hear your goal of album per month, yeah, I think of um like a 10-minute film for me, or
Oof.
like per month, like maybe like make a 10-minute like film.
Yo, like a 10-minute YouTube. Yo, I actually experiment. I'll share this since we're bullshitting here.
Yeah, we're just
I
bullshitting.
actually I actually piloted that last year. Had the pleasure or honor of getting invited on a couple of Twitch shows to do beat sets, and I recorded those with what's that broadcasting software? OBS.
Mm-hmm.
And I did throw those on YouTube. And you know what? They did all right. I think with YouTube, it's like every other platform, consistency,
Mm-hmm.
branding,
Mm-hmm.
and understanding your audience and providing them what they want and building a channel that allows you to capture that algorithm. If you don't do those things, it's not going to be successful. I think about like why do I have followers on Instagram? It's because I invested a shitload of energy into it. I mean, 365 is a perfect example.
Where are you
And I
sitting
think
right now?
right now, as far as
Only
like,
because I just hit my 1,000 goal. Remember when we had the goals? I
yeah,
told you, yo,
yeah.
I want to hit 1,000,
Well, I will tell
bro.
you
I
this.
just hit it.
No, I follow you. I know. I remember. Actually wasn't it a couple months ago though? It wasn't just
Yeah, I mean
yesterday or
it
something.
was
It was a
recent.
couple months ago.
I'm at like 1,100 now, but
Yeah, yeah. Um, like about 3,000.
yeah, okay,
That's nothing.
bro. It's relative.
But when I started
It's
before
just I
365,
think what
it
you're
was a
saying
couple
is
hundred.
you fed your community what they wanted and what
That is
they
exactly
expected
what
for
I'm
you.
saying.
That's what you were saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Is that I took advantage of the tools that were given to me, and that was my talent and my time, and I decided I would invest it into a platform, and there was a return. And so when I say I'm kind of test piloting with YouTube, I'm really saying I'm not putting the effort that is required to be successful, but I am dipping my toe in the water because I understand what I need to do.
Yeah,
And I did, yeah. But anyways, I put a video, I edited, I took the footage, I took the time, did some like edits, some fades. Um, you know,
I got
I will
7
say that,
videos loaded on YouTube ready to launch.
yo, and you know what? Set a schedule. Have them launch every week, every Monday at the same time.
Yeah,
Start creating your algorithm for your people.
yeah.
I mean, I
I
don't know
guess
what the videos are,
I
but
got
I
I
know
got some
people are
ideas.
ready.
I want to do some. I'll brainstorm with you and give you my idea right here live. Um, I want to start doing some like reaction videos or some like because I studied a couple channels and they do reviews or reactions, and like I can do reviews, but I'd rather do a reaction because I think I'm funny. Like I think my personality shine. You know what I'm saying? So like
Right, 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 right.
reactions will be more complimentary than reviews for me. But I was trying to figure out like even like reviews, like a review like an album or what I was really thinking is like let's say like when these trendy things happen like current events that are what are they called? Trending topics. I was
Right,
thinking
right,
about
right.
doing reactions to those. Like, yo, hitting them fast.
No, I hear you. I think that's a great. I mean, I think that um, you have to essentially do what I mean,
Because
do
I'm
whatever you think
if we're
is
playing
going
the game,
to.
if we're playing the game, if we're doing what we think is going to get the traffic, then that's what I think is going to do it. Is hit them with the trending topic reactions, and I'm gonna do them only if I'm doing them like if it's ASAP, and then I'm gonna lace it with all the shit that I know about SEO.
I think that's an incredible idea. And I mean, I think playing to your strengths is how you become successful. I
Yo,
mean,
that
I
just
think
motivated me. Okay, so maybe that's my goal: is every week have a reaction video on YouTube, and then I would even go to say like
let me ask this though. Now I'm going to pick your brain. I don't want you to give your idea away, but like, what would you be reacting to? Would you be looking like an example of somebody? I don't follow anybody who does this, but every once in a while I'll see those videos of like young kids like reacting to like old school hip hop. That shit entertains me because I'm like seeing kids that are my kids' age
right.
listening to Wu Tang for the first time. It's curious to me to see that. What would you be reacting to? That would, for me, determine my interest.
Yeah, so I guess that's kind of my idea. I got three separate buckets. Like I have like the trending topics because I think that's gonna get the traffic.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
I would want to do like reviews slash reactions to new albums. Um,
I think that's going to garner some attention because people want to know how other people feel about things. That's
so if a new album drops, I'll listen to it at midnight. I'll make my video by the morning. My video's on YouTube, and it's got all the shit that people gonna be typing. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's important. I think that also leaves the room. I mean, just like anybody else, and this would be a
But
more of
then
a thought of what
let's
I
say like
like.
Kim K and Pete. Like that's something that everybody's searching. Or even like Kanye West and Drake. That's something. Or even remember like Jada Kiss and Locks versus Dipset. Like like bro, I would watch something like that, react to it.
Yeah, no, I would
But then
agree.
let's
Yo,
Yeah, I'm here.
uh, my shit cut out for a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just heard like some joints, but
Yeah, it was an echo. It was an echo.
yeah. Yeah, you good though.
Um, all right, I fixed it. I was trying to see if I could move this screen to my computer screen, but then it came through my speakers. Um,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I could get my camera that's I have a camera that's up above here on my iMac or whatever. Um, but I think that leaves also the door open because you can review older stuff as well, so you'll never have a lack of content.
Right.
If nothing comes out or there's nothing super interesting,
Yeah.
you'll be able to review previous what you call it previous released albums. That stuff I am actually really interested in. I don't know if you ever heard of he's pretty popular, but Anthony Fantano.
I feel like the name familiar, but I don't know.
Yo, if you uh, his videos always start off with Anthony Fantano, internet's busiest music nerd, or something like that. Check him out. I follow him, and I remember when he first started reviewing albums and stuff. He didn't have a lot of followers, and I want to say that fool almost has like a million. And uh, I think his opinion's really dope because he's not necessarily a hip hop head, but he's a hip hop head, if that makes sense. But
Yeah.
I think that's a dope idea. Are you going to execute? Is that something you're looking to start 2020 right out the gates?
No, 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 nigga. I got the goals cracking.
Yeah,
I got other good. That's why I mean I got an ebook that I'm writing. I'm almost done. Um I want to package that up. That's a product. I got a new merch line. The design is done, but I just gotta throw it online and throw the systems together. Um, and then I want to have a course done. I want to launch all this shit on my birthday. So my birthday's in, you know what I'm saying, about 20 days or so. Um,
Wow. Okay.
so like the ebook's almost done. The course ain't started, but the merch is pretty close. It just has to be, you know what I'm saying, packaged. And
It's
like,
fire.
so I want to do
So you've
that.
been working. I'm glad you've been working so hard, man.
Bro, I
You
got
know,
some I
I
got some
see.
shit that I don't know if you noticed, but like um damn, I'm gonna just spill it a bit. I mean, I've kind of already told the world, but so I turned off like the podcast. So I was doing two podcasts. I turned them both off. Um, I stopped working with all the clients. I'm only working with one client right now, and it's a marketing company. So my whole thing is I'm getting into digital marketing now. So like, yes, I was building websites before, but like, yo, I'm about to build websites, be able to advertise, Google, like all that shit. And I'm under a sick infrastructure, so I'm a part of a team. So my job is social media, so I just create social media content, but it's in the digital marketing business.
That's incredible,
So
man.
that's my new gig.
That's fantastic.
That's kind of like what I'm not telling people, but I'm going to keep pushing all this content so people think I'm doing all this other stuff. But I'm only working with one client for the rest of the year, or not this year, but 2022. I'm only working with one client.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I think that when you're able to focus on one thing, you're better able to produce a more of a quality content when you're focused on one thing than
Yeah.
when you're 10% in all of these different directions and cutting yourself short and not being able to be the best at any one thing. So, and I'll use my example, which was 365. I wasn't doing shit when I was doing 365 with 365.
Right.
I wasn't really putting albums out. I wasn't really doing my my DJ sets. Remember when I was doing my DJ sets live on Facebook before they started cutting cutting the audio out and doing all that stuff? I quit all of that stuff and
Yeah.
just did beats. And I was way better at it. I was way more effective. I think that's powerful. I'm excited.
Really
I knew
solid.
you were up to something because, I mean, you uh you got the hustle. So, I
Appreciate
mean,
you, man.
shit. Yeah, man, I already
It's
know.
it's wild because like even though I work with one client, I'm doing a lot of things, but I think it's like all the things that I've already been into. So like, you know what I'm saying? They do sales funnels, you know what I'm saying? Advertising, marketing, like landing pages, websites, you know what I'm saying? They
Right, right,
um
right.
they do all that shit. It's basically digital real estate. So like instead of buying property, nigga, I'm about to build digital property. So like that's my whole thing is like like this new venture is like everything that I'm into, but I promise to God, like is where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, I'm sitting in a beautiful place that I'm able to do lives again. Like, nigga, I've been in the trenches for so I couldn't waste 90 minutes or what is like fucking this is I've been 100 minutes on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, hour and 48 minutes, G.
Yeah, like bro, I couldn't have wasted that time before. Like now it's not wasting time to me, but just saying like I couldn't have put that like I could have written my book. But I told myself I'm gonna start doing one live a week. You know what I'm saying? So like this is my commitment. So, but beyond that, like I'm committed to building his brand and building his success and building my success under that, information that and I think like even like who I am, cause like bro, I'm learning Photoshop more.
Yeah,
I'm about to start doing Illustrator. I'm about to get into the 3D world. That's what niggas don't know is I'm now playing with 4D cinema. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm building environments. So like that's
that's the future though. That's where all this the NFTs
yeah,
is
that's what I'm about
really
to
an
start doing.
extension of all of these like the digital age and how like Nike's buying patents on being able to control their shoes and selling them as a digital clothing item. Like,
Which is
yo,
nuts.
I mean, I know enough to be uh dangerous, but I don't know enough to educate others, so I'm not going to go down the path right
Yeah.
now, but I'll just say this. being in a digital space right now, understanding number one, how to create content, understanding the infrastructure that's because really this whole NFT wave is the digital infrastructure being monetized. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop right
yeah.
there. That's
I
it.
mean,
I
that's
mean,
it.
if you know what the fuck I just said, then you know you need to either do your own research and get on board, or just know that when it hits, it's going to be like all the people that are, I'm going to use this analogy. It's like all the people that are investing in Bitcoin now. Y'all are all overpaying. The people that invested 10 years ago that were taking the risks and were buying in when it was like 0.000 0.1 of a percent, those people are paid right now, and they're laughing at y'all with buying the dips right now and watching it. And people are still getting paid, and that's fine because the market's always going to grow. But for NFT, even right now, if you're getting in right now, you're still even a little behind the power curve. You need
Yeah,
to jump 2 feet in and get your ass in gear. But I'll stop there because, like I said,
yeah.
I'm
Because I'm
not in a
trying to figure
position
out
to
ways how my
educate people.
NFTs can be. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna use my merch line. That'll be my first NFT. That image. So like that'll be my NFT. I'm trying to launch. You know what I'm saying? 20 of them. You know,
Right.
and have like bro like when I blow, nigga, those 20,
Hmm.
that value gonna be stupid. Cause it's like, yo,
Yeah.
like he started here, he sold this, and then they're gonna start be more valuable.
Oh yeah. No,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
So like
like I
that's my
said, you
idea.
you already know I'm no I'm hip. I'm just not educated on how to execute in the NFT world. I know
Yeah,
people that are willing to share the knowledge, but
yeah.
I've been lazy. I'm not
I
gonna
got
sit
s-
here and bullshit you.
I got some papers so I could show you the research, bro. We've been doing some research, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning oh, over here the camera. I'm learning what we got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this my funnel stuff. Hot.
I see the right there. The sketch work.
You know what I'm saying? This is the MetaMask. This is the main thing I had to figure out is like the what is the fucking wallet? What I gotta do to get in the game. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a lot like it's almost like an extension of Bitcoin. Um, in the way it's art-based
Yeah,
digital
yeah, because
asset. It's an
people are
art-based digital
that's the
asset.
thing though. People are paying you Bitcoin or Ethereum. They're paying you digital currency for the art. And that's the part that's intriguing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is like, and then when you sell the art, the creator gets a percentage back every time they sell. That's super intriguing. And
Well, I
basically,
mean, if you think about it, it's like
basically,
stock. The stock is sold from the company to a buyer. That buyer disseminates that stock to other holders and it is resold. And a percentage of that profit goes all the way back up because the stock inflates based on the sales.
right.
It's
So that's the IP is that the people stock, right? So like let's say, you know what I'm saying, that's why Gary V's little V friends are valuable because it's fucking Gary V, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
you gotta find certain people that you believe in their art or believe in, you know what I'm saying, that person or that business, you know what I'm saying? So that's
Oh yeah.
interesting. But and then on I hear this is the correlation I'm gonna pull. This is what I just learned for the Bitcoin shit. Like you want to associate ones that use the blockchain, you know what I'm saying? Because the blockchain is the thing that's gonna last. So like I'm trying to still figure it all out,
Same, same.
but anyways,
Yeah, man, we got to
yo
connect.
yo, 2022 is gonna be beautiful. I'd love to connect. I'll come down to the legendary lab or something. And
Yeah.
but other than that, I do want to get you on an episode, a full episode. We'll chop it up for the full time. But I
Yeah,
am
man,
about to
hit
hop
me.
off because I want to write for at least an hour tonight before I hit the sheets.
Word
Um,
up, word up. Well, be safe. You got
you
my
already
number,
know.
man. Hit me up, bro.
Hey man, I appreciate you hopping on tonight. Peace and love, though.
Always, man. Peace.
All right, family. Well, all right, y'all. Look, you motherfuckers. We've been up here for a long, long time tonight. It was very special for everybody that hung out. It's very intimate for anybody who took the time to watch this whole fucking episode again. If you're on Facebook watching a playback, if you're on YouTube watching a playback, I appreciate the fuck out you. If you on IG, I appreciate you. If you on Facebook, I appreciate you. Y'all just been hanging out tonight with me. Shoot, you a nerd. You heard? Shoot, I just be cutting up. Man, it's been a good time. It was very intimate. It's been a good night. Shared a lot of ideas. I'm leaving with a lot of inspiration. Um, this will be fun watching the playback to this one. I always never know how these episodes go until I watch the playback. So I am about to peace out. It's been a long, long episode. This is the longest episode I've ever done, but I appreciate y'all. Peace and love for anybody tuning in. My name is Dana Keith, and I love y'all motherfuckers. Peace.